Have you heard the exciting news about Bitcoin hitting all-time new highs? Is this something you should be investing in? We're going to talk about that and more, and we're starting right now. What's up, everybody? I'm Nadav Reese, the financially savvy parent that you always wish you had. I'm sure that by now you've probably heard of Bitcoin. Everyone seems to get really excited when it hits new highs. Most people heard about it back in 2017 when it sold for over $19,000 per Bitcoin. Recently, in January 2021, Bitcoin hit a new high of over $34,000. How high will it go? Should you be investing in Bitcoin? Rather than give you a yes or no answer, let's talk about what it means to invest. And let's contrast that with speculation. There is a book called Intelligent Investor, written by a man named Benjamin Graham. The world-famous investor Warren Buffett himself said about this book, as stated on its cover, that this book is by far the best book on investment ever written. After reading Intelligent Investor for the first time, a young Warren Buffett moved all the way to New York to study under Benjamin Graham at Columbia University. This eventually led to Ben Graham becoming Warren Buffett's mentor and boss. In this very same book, Intelligent Investor, in Chapter 1, Benjamin Graham says, "An investment operation is one which, upon thorough analysis, promises safety of principal and an adequate return. Operations not meeting these requirements are speculative." An important part of that sentence is thorough analysis. He means you should do your homework. Doing your homework will mean different things to different people. For example, some people might be able to read through an annual report and figure out the inner workings of a company, whereas other people, they'll need to enlist the services of a stockbroker or a financial advisor. I think that we can all agree, though, that if you go and buy Bitcoin after hearing about it from some guy at work, or because your nephew told you about it at the Thanksgiving table, then you haven't done any analysis at all. If you're throwing money into Bitcoin because you hear that it just keeps going up and up, but you have no idea how it works or what it is, then you aren't investing. You're speculating. Buying something because you expect someone will pay you more for it in the future without having any understanding of why that price should go up means you aren't investing, you're speculating. Wait, but don't we buy stocks hoping that they'll go up in price and somebody will pay more for them in the future? Sure, but I'll explain the difference. Here's an example. When a company like Amazon goes into a profitable new business, for example, prescription drugs, we understand that they're going to make more money than they were making before. Since they're making new additional money, their stock price should go up. The new prescription drug business is the factor that raises the stock price. Now, that makes logical sense to us, so we do our homework and we read about it and we learn and we realize, yes, this is going to make them more money, and therefore the price of the stock is going to rise. When the COVID pandemic hit, people drove their cars way less, and demand for gasoline and oil went down. When demand goes down, the price of oil goes down. Oil companies make products from the oil that they extract from the ground. Now, many oil companies are sensitive to the price of oil, so therefore, if the price of oil goes down, the company's stock also goes down. But if you realize this is just temporary, because before too long, the demand for gasoline and oil is going to go up, and therefore the price of oil is going to go up, and therefore the price of oil company stocks is going to go up, then you understand that this is just temporary, and that's why you could buy, knowing that someone will pay you more for it in the future. You're not just guessing or going with your friend's lucky numbers. In this case, it's the temporary change in demand that is the factor that's causing the change in price of these oil company stocks. When the COVID vaccines are widely distributed, do you think people are going to start traveling again? Of course they will. And now, because you understand the way things work, you'll see how a change in a factor can cause a change in price. And now we're starting to talk about investing and how you can make money when somebody will pay you more for your stock in the future. Upon thorough analysis, promises safety of principal and an adequate return. What is the factor that causes the price of Bitcoin to go up? Think about it. Nothing about Bitcoin changed. They're not going into a profitable new prescription drug business. They're not launching a new product line. Why is the price of Bitcoin going up? If the price of Bitcoin is going up because more people want to buy Bitcoin, but the only reason they want to buy Bitcoin is because the price is going up and they believe that they could sell it to somebody else for more in the future, then they aren't investing. They are speculating. That's like buying stock in an oil company only because the price is going up. And the only reason the price is going up is because more people want to buy that stock because the price is going up and they get to sell it to somebody else for more. It has nothing to do with new lines of business or new products or anything like that. Then that would be speculating with stocks. You know nothing about the business or why it should be profitable. All you know is that the price just keeps going up. If you're on an elevator and you overhear somebody talking about some promising new stock, and you get off that elevator and you call your broker to buy some of that stock, just hoping that that tip will pay off, then you're not investing, you're speculating. I was once at a dinner party, and someone said that buying stock is like gambling. And I totally disagreed with him, but I realized after a while that he was right. For him, since he has no idea what he's doing, for him buying stock is like gambling. Bitcoin is booming, but when will it swing back down in price? In 2017, it got all the way up to $19,000 per Bitcoin, but by 2018, it went all the way down to $3,000 per Bitcoin. What are the factors that make the price of Bitcoin go up or down? It's going up in large part because of the many people that are speculating. Now you might say, hey Nadav, isn't the US printing a whole bunch of new dollars? The US dollar is going to fall apart soon. That's why I want to buy Bitcoin. If that's why you're buying, then perhaps you are doing a thorough analysis and feel like that you are legitimately investing. If you do your homework and you believe that Bitcoin is right for you, then I say more power to you. It's your money and you decide how you want to try to make it grow. For many people though, they're just buying because they hear how the price keeps going up and hitting all-time new highs. An investment operation is one which, upon thorough analysis, promises safety of principal and an adequate return. Operations not meeting these requirements are speculative. They weren't talking about Bitcoin when it was at $3,000. They're only looking at it now that it's in the news hitting new prices of $34,000. Perhaps if I put money into Bitcoin now, someone will pay me more for it. That is speculating, not investing. I'm not even saying that speculating is bad. It's not. I've played the lottery hoping for a big jackpot, but I wouldn't say that I was investing in the lottery, the same way you don't invest your retirement savings at a racetrack either. Benjamin Graham himself says, there is intelligent speculation as there is intelligent investing, but there are many ways in which speculation may be unintelligent. Of these, the foremost are, number 1, speculating when you think you are investing. Number 2, speculating seriously instead of as a pastime when you lack proper knowledge and skill for it. And number 3, risking more money in speculation than you can afford to lose. Speculate if you want to, but don't trick yourself or your family into believing that you're investing. Now, if you're speculating, that's okay, but own up to it. It's easy to look like a financial genius when the prices are just going up and up, but it takes real courage to admit that you had no idea what you were doing and that you were just lucky. If your speculations have paid off, maybe consider taking some of those chips off the table and putting your profits into investments. Let's work together to learn about what it takes to make a thorough analysis. That way, you'll have safety of principal and an adequate return. Bubbles will come and go, but learning how to invest for our future should be a focus all the time, not just when there's exciting stories in the news. Go ahead and click up here for a beginner's guide to investing in the stock market with just $1. Go ahead and click down here for another video that'll help you and your family develop a healthy relationship with money. I'm Nadav Reese, the financially savvy parent that you always wish you had. I appreciate you joining the family, and I look forward to helping you learn the skills that you need to help your family reach financial success.